Hey, it's Stuart from Limitless Automation. Today we're going to be asking if this Lutron Ra2 Select Kit is the best home lighting system you can get in your home for under $650, or for the UK, like me, £500. Let's get in and do an unboxing, see what we think. Oh yeah, we've got a YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, you know, do the things. Oh yeah, I've got to apologise about this here. We're still in lockdown. This is inexplicable. So before we even get into the unboxing, some of the reasons you might have chose this kit. First thing, it's completely wireless. So if you've just moved into your home, or you've got an existing home in the UK here, we've got a little stone built house, and you need a wireless system because you're not digging into that brick. So that's where these kits come into their own. They're completely wireless. It's not like a Wi-Fi solution where you plug in all the bulbs and they talk via Wi-Fi and they slow down your network. One connection to the network, and then it works on its own wireless system. Hugely important if you're going to start adding more smart home devices to your network. Out the box, it talks to Alexa, it talks to Apple HomeKit, it talks to Google Home, and it talks to things like Sonos and some wireless thermostats like Honeywell. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's get into this thing. Yo, so let's look at this. You know what? I wish I had one of those really cool knives like Peter McKinnon has and these kind of guys, but I'm not. I'm an installer, so I've got a Leatherman. I've got my name on it though. It's like Limitless Automation. That's pretty cool, right? Is that cool? Is it not cool? So let's get in. Wow, here we go. So Pico adapters. I'm presuming this is our main repeater. So let's get, where do we start? So first thing you're probably going to want to set up is your repeater hub, or as it's called here, an RRKSELREP2BL. Rolls off the tongue. But essentially it's your main repeater. Look how small! It's tiny! So what we're looking for here, really, we've got an Ethernet port and a power connection. So Ethernet port into your main router, and then your power, you should be good to go. You can find this, set up the app, and then you should be able to start creating your home wireless lighting system. And blinds, they do great blinds. So that's the main repeater, first bit you get. The next important thing, so you're going to get some inline dimmers. They also do switches, and I think they do 0 to 10 volt switches, I don't know. But wherever you have a lighting circuit in the room, so if it's a spotlight or a pendant, something like that. If it's a pendant, it's really easy. So take down the pendant light, take your oh yeah, they're right beside each other. So take your mains voltage in there, plug it in. I would always recommend you use an electrician to do all this for you. Just don't take any chances, it's not worth it. To buy the kit, you should only really be buying it through authorized dealers anyway, so I don't think it's the kind of thing you just run off the shelf. So your mains in, and then the line out to, if it's a pendant, straight to the pendant. You're up, you're away, sync it, you've got smart lighting on that pendant. If you have something like spotlights, take down the first one in the chain, and then everything after that will be connected and they'll all work on that dimmer. So wow, so you get 2 of those in this kit. So yeah, so this kit really, it's to kind of get you started on a one-room solution, or if you've got one pendant in your lounge, your living room, and you have your master bed. That's, you've got 2 rooms, you're up and away. So that's pretty cool. That's you started. Probably the 2 most important rooms, to be honest, is the master bed and your lounge. You're away. So Lutron Ra2 kit doesn't have a traditional light switch. Lots of systems out there recommend you just use their app for me, anything that's lighting, blind control, it's a horrible idea. Always have a light switch. So to get around that, they have what they call their Pico system, of which we've got a couple here. So the Pico is this tiny little remote. Guys, I'm just gonna slog down here and everybody's out doing their garden, doing their lawnmower. I'm really sorry. So this is what you get. This tiny little remote now becomes your light switch or light switches in the room. So one of the things when I bought my house, the house had been renovated in 2009 and I think the electrician was a madman. So I've got light switches in the strangest positions. So what this does is it allows me just to add a light switch wherever I want. I don't need the cables to be running by it. So you can either have the handset on its own, and these are great for things like bedside tables. If you just want a little remote to switch the light on at night, that's cool, you've got those there. Remember, you've got the app as well, so you don't always need these. So if there are secondary rooms, things like that, there are rooms like if you've got a guest room and you don't want to give someone access to the app, just grab one of these. They're really cost effective as well. I think they're about, don't quote me about, they're about $40, something like that, 30 quid. Yeah, that's not crazy money. So what you can do is you can get the Pico wall plate kit. These come in singles or doubles. I've got a double here. So that's great if you have lots of lights in the room, or if you have something like Sonos and you want a quick on and off to be added to it, you can. So you just unclip these, screw that to the wall, pop in your little Picos, and you're away. So when that's secured to the wall, you now have a light switch. The battery in these lasts 10 years, so keep that in mind. It shouldn't be a problem for you. Yeah, 10 years for each of the little Pico remotes, whether that's in wall or beside your bedside table. Talking about bedside tables, the next thing you're probably going to want to see is this little plinth. I mean, this is designed for things like master beds, or your bedside table, or if you're in the kitchen. A kitchen's another one. You're at the cooker, the lights suddenly dim. I've had an extra glass of wine, I've been enjoying myself, I've not noticed the lights started to disappear. You just whack one of these beside the cooker, you're away, so you don't have to run all the way over to the light switch. So that's basically what you get. So you get the hub, get you started, get connected to the Ethernet, 2 dimmers, so you can either have a room with two lighting circuits in it, or you can have 2 separate rooms. You get the wall plate, and you can add as many of these as you want, so you can, or sorry, it's within reason. Within like a 3-bed home, you're not going to run out of wireless devices. You get the little wall stand, you get 2 Pico switches, one a scene setting one, and one just a standard wireless controller. Wait a minute. I lie. 3 Picos. So, all of that should be enough to get you started on your wireless lighting journey. One bit of advice I should probably give you is looking at smart homes in general. It can be expensive looking at it as a whole. Where these systems are great is you can do it modularly. You can do 1 room, you can do 2 rooms. Start there, get the most important rooms, see if you like it, and then you can start to add the different rooms after that. So things like bathrooms and so on, you can do that at your leisure. Okay, so that's me. If you like what you've seen today, hit like, hit subscribe. I'm going to start trying to do these at least once a week. Keep you up to date with what we're doing. Alright, peace out. Apple HomeKit, so you're covered for any of your voice control needs. Don't get off your ass for anything. Yeah, and things like Sonos, so which is super handy, being able to control your music. And oh, there's I've just opened Google. So